Hello, truth seekers. Welcome back to our coverage uncovering the hidden truths within the world of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Welcome back, everyone. Today, get ready for some explosive revelations as we delve into the audacious antics of Harry and Meghan. Grab your hazmat suits because this one's about to get intense. Can you believe their nerve? These two are shameless and self-absorbed. It's truly unbelievable. Their attempt to re-emerge within the royal family sphere after departing is not only audacious but also a direct disrespect to the Queen's legacy. But before we plunge into this whirlwind of revelations, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for the explosive content ahead. Let's start with the determined Prince Harry. With wealth, status, and respect at his fingertips, all he needed to do was abide by the norms and enjoy a life of luxury supported by UK taxpayers. Yet Harry and Meghan wanted more. Since Meghan's arrival, Harry appears to have lost his independence and is under her control, a result of her dubious influence. Their recent royal tour in Nigeria to promote Harry's Invictus Games was just more of the same. Diving deeper into their history, one cannot forget the start of 2020 when Harry and Meghan stepped back from their roles within the British royal family. Allegedly seeking a more private life away from the intense scrutiny of the British media, they made a surprising move by relocating to Hollywood, a hub notorious for its media attention. There, they inked lucrative deals with Netflix and Spotify, despite their supposed desire for privacy. Instead of opting for seclusion by adopting different identities and settling far from prying eyes, they embraced public attention and financial gains stemming from their royal connections. Moreover, it is worth mentioning their Netflix partnership, particularly the controversial documentary they were developing. This project seemed aimed at distorting historical events and portraying themselves as victims, while disparaging the royal family without credible proof. The audaciousness of their actions is underscored by the paradox of advocating for family and privacy while thrusting their own family into the global spotlight. Meghan was exceptionally skilled at portraying herself as the ideal victim, weaving a narrative likened to a modern-day Cinderella oppressed by the malevolent royal family, despite the reality being quite different. She had full knowledge of what she was getting into when she married Harry, seeking the status and influence that being a duchess would bring, yet evading the accompanying responsibilities. Her royal position was merely a means to advance her personal ambitions, utilizing it as a stepping stone. Delving into the realm of politics, Meghan expressed strong political opinions, urging people fervently to vote and vocalizing on social issues. While everyone is entitled to their views, leveraging her royal title to sway public opinion verges on crossing a line, disregarding the expected political neutrality of royals and contradicting a long-standing tradition. In contrast, Harry seems to be forsaking his own values as he follows Meghan's lead, relinquishing all that he once stood for. His past honorable service in the army, which commanded respect from his comrades, has been overshadowed by his current role as a mere mouthpiece reciting scripted messages, while distancing himself from his family and homeland. The couple's insatiable craving for attention, coupled with their perpetually fragile self-esteem, is evident. Despite portraying themselves as philanthropists, their actions seem more focused on bolstering their personal brand than genuine charitable endeavors. The sincerity of their altruism is called into question when each charitable act is accompanied by a camera crew and an obligatory press release. In conclusion, over the past few years, Harry and Meghan have repeatedly proved to be hypocrites, self-centered, and having little respect of traditions and responsibilities attached to their titles. They have chosen popularity and fame instead of hard work, using royal connections and considerable privileges, while criticizing that very institution that had actually made them household names. It is sad to watch, and it is not clear how long society will continue to tolerate their lies and deceits before they manage to see beyond their veils. Meghan has been pushing Harry aside like a veteran diva. There are many occasions when she subtly tries to outshine him, and I have seen one of them in a news clip, when she pushed him aside trying to get to the cameras. Even though they were supposed to attend events mostly devoted to raising awareness about the Invictus project pioneered by Harry, Meghan came out shining. Tom Bower, a prominent royal biographer, believes Meghan has a talent of making every event about herself while Harry is left playing a secondary role, not counting sporting events. It is disheartening to see Harry being outplayed in public by his own wife. Finally, the differences between the Harry of the past and the Harry of the present make the picture complete. Formerly cheerful and outspoken, the prince now appears to be a shy follower beside his assertive wife. With each new humiliation, it is almost visible how Meghan destroys the remnants of his dignity and the concept of manhood, and at this point, Harry himself is, perhaps, not only a shadow of his former personality. The tragedy of Harry's self-respect lies in how it turns into a public disgrace, and the moment of degradation is observed by the whole world. Every episode in which Meghan flashes here and Harry is submissive only reinforces the conviction that he cannot be an independent human anymore. And you know what pisses me off the most? The fact that both of the people who walked away from the thing do not shake are still cashing in on the fact that they somehow need the royal family. Because how else do you explain these million-dollar deals for the most banal participation in some shows? They turned everything inside out because when they laughed that they were going to look for their privacy and become financially independent, many of us were like, yeah, okay, good for you, and go find your privacy on your own. And of course, everything they did was spiced with contradictory statements. They reject the crown, but still proudly carry the titles, and it's not a shame to taunt others for the fact that they used to be so traditional. It is not a shame to strike while the iron is hot and to shake off crumbs from yourself while being associated with the royal power. It makes me mad, it makes many people mad because we perfectly understand here that you do not have the rights to two chairs. However, these two have long been winning by taking advantage of all their royal ties, their surnames, and their former homeland. And exactly this, the fact they constantly spit in the direction of the institution, and immediately happy to run to make this some sort of amazing discovery to tell about, already won this factor should provoke serious questions from others. In conclusion, the dynamics between Harry and Meghan and Prince Andrew and Fergie, the continued leveraging of royal ties, and the seeming demise of Harry's credibility paint a complex and often disturbing picture. This story is far from over, and with each public outing or declaration, the map of the growing challenge of reconciling their respective roles and intentions shifts. It is not clear how they will reconcile these differences, although the drama will definitely continue to captivate and invite strong emotional investment on the part of millions well into the present moment. Meghan is particularly malicious in the pettiest of ways. Remember, this woman insists that we should all address her as princess despite not being one herself. What a tough gal, fighting the system by forcing other adults to call you a pretend honorific. Oh, and don't forget how she's starting up an old Princess Diana's bio writing for a sketchy sideshow sometime after the royal exit. Nothing says, I am my own person, like riding on your husband's mommy's coattails, right? They're really just grotesquely overinflated egos. The three of them add literally zero to the world by merely existing and babbling about healing, compassion, living authentically or some polite rubbish like that. They're so full of it. At the same note, it's their statements and the actions that expose them as hypocrites. They insist that they just want to enjoy privacy as a royal out of the public eye and live a normal life. It has become ironic that they are constantly in the public's view, either giving interviews, writing and selling docuseries, definitely feeding from the limelight on family matters. Hence it becomes hard for anyone to get their genuine reasons for their actions. Furthermore, Meg tries to push through that alignment with Princess Diana, which looks way too calculated. We can't take out the reason Princess Diana really was a sweetheart who was adored and respected for her many charitable events and true human empathy. Meg tries to compare herself to her late mother-in-law, it just feels like she is trying to carry over that legacy to herself. Harry is in the middle and has become jealousy of his shadow of a former self. Everyone used to love and welcome the bloke, but today, it's no more love. The bloke accuses everyone of disrespecting Romeo, his wife, and kids. Harry had all the rights to live the royal life, but on the contrary, they made him a spokesman against the monarchy and the royal media. Despite the fact he was trying to be his bruised guard over his wife and family, it looks like he's exposing dirty clothes in public and the dirty way done on the TV's eyes. What's your view? Share your thoughts in the comments section below and let me know what you think. Okay, that means more shocking stories and unwarranted exposure on our YouTube channel. Don't worry and please like, share, and subscribe for the rest of the shocking stuff and great news on the royal household. Hope you really enjoy the clip and see you again for more amazing news on the royal household. Thank you and bye.